evening, everyone. I'm Don Swartz, Southern Trace Songwriters, and I want to welcome everyone to the Williamson County Public Library this evening. And this is the Listen and Learn concert series. It's really a cool deal. We've been doing it a while, and got dear friends with me tonight, and it's Mr. Billy Knight and Andy James. And without further ado, let's get this party started. Put your hands together for me.
Well, thank you, Don. Well, hello. Tonight I've got a special guest that I'm very proud to present. Her name is Andi James. She is a music artist and writer and a good friend. We've known each other maybe a couple of years now.
Yeah, probably like four or 5 years.
I have watched your development since you've been here. What year did you get to Nashville?
2017.
Okay, I think I remember you coming to what was then Puckett's maybe 4 years ago,
Yeah.
3-4 years ago. And you had a washboard around your neck with a piece of twine string. And I thought, well, this is just a young lady out with friends having a good time. And you did have a good time. I watched it, but I'm going to let you explain that whole phenomenon to the audience, because I don't know how to explain it. But it told me something about you that immediately that I realize today is still true, is that you have an impeccable timing. I just wish I had what's in your pinky in a way of timing, because I don't have that blessing that you have. But explain the washboard thing. I know it's a percussion kind of instrument. But.
It is. It's a bluegrass percussion instrument. We used to wash our clothes on it. And by we, I mean, I never did. It's before my time. But it's, little metal ridges. So it's kind of like, when you drag your fingernails down it or a spoon down it, it's like a drum roll. So you can tap on the wood, you can tap on the metal, you can drag on the metal. I have a little cowbell that I installed on the bottom. It's a really versatile, fun instrument. And it was originally a way that I could play open mics. I wasn't really a very confident guitar player, and the piano there at Puckett's had a broken key, and I wasn't super confident playing a piano with a backwards sustain pedal and a broken key either. so I would bring my washboard, and I had a duo partner at the time, and he would play guitar, and we could get up there and play our songs. So it gave me the freedom to play those open mics and have fun, and jam with people.
Yeah, most open mics require you to play an instrument,
right,
to accompany yourself, and so that was why. So it was out of necessity that it grew. Yeah.
It was sort of out of necessity, yeah. And I mean, the reason I started playing the washboard was that a friend of mine needed somebody to fill in. He's like, our washboard can't play our show on Saturday. It was like a week from that day. He's like, will you come play? And I'm like, I don't know how to play the washboard. And he's like, you'll figure it out. Here, borrow mine for the week. And I was like, okay. And I loved it. It. It's like dancing, I love to dance. I've got stickers. They say never stop dancing. So, I just fell in love with the instrument.
Okay, so a little personal background. You're from Central Illinois, Champaign, is that right?
Hour south of Champaign, very small little town called Trilla.
Okay.
Yeah.
But near there.
Near there, yep.
And that's where University of Illinois,
correct.
The main campus is located.
Yes.
Yeah. And you went to school at Southern Illinois University.
I did.
That school's near and dear to my heart because it had a big aviation program, and I love flying myself. I'm a pilot, and I run into those guys all the time with the big SIU on orange on their on the tailpiece of the airplane.
Okay,
yes.
cool.
I had a great fleet of planes, but that's a side point. Having those two things discussed, I would like to venture into your music. Mm-hmm. You have the most unique music. You're in the town that lauds country music at every corner. Mm-hmm. Yet your music would not really be called country music, I wouldn't think. But do you portray it as country music?
I don't really call it country music. It definitely slides into the Americana realm in my mind. I definitely am influenced by country music. My band is Andi, Jane and the Honky Tonk Cabaret. So there's a little bit of that honky tonk, a little bit of some cabaret, like slightly some fun, weird piano going into like dark gypsy vibes. So it is some sort of blend. And you're right, Billy, I don't know exactly where it fits, but
It's a good thing not to fit sometimes.
it is.
To be unique. And that is the greatest characteristic I find about you is your uniqueness.
Thank you.
That and your courage to be different. I admire that so much. I don't want to take up a whole lot of time. I want the folks to hear you, hear your music, and get on with the show. I guess one thing I would like for you to do is to offer, having been here 5 years yourself, you've clawed your way through the maze here of getting into venues to play, getting involved with other writers for co-writes for your songs. It's not easy to do. You probably found that out when you got here. It was just not like falling off a truck. It takes effort, and it takes effort regularly, every day, effort. So having been through what you've been through and being where you are today, what would you tell another artist that makes the decision or is thinking about the decision to come to Nashville, hoping to break into something, find their place in history of Nashville music?
I would say, number one, if it's what you want to do, commit. Commit to it. Don't do it halfway. If you're going to do it all the way. But also, it's one little step at a time. Don't expect, like you said, it's not you just fall off the truck and some, big record label picks you up. It doesn't work like that. It's one step at a time. Just start building your empire, one little brick at a time. And once you start to get a semblance of a building, people are going to see it. And they're going to be like, that is a cool building. Right. You just have to keep going a little by little and don't get overwhelmed. Just one step at a time. That's what I would say.
Well, you have always been a very positive person. I think I admire that about you too. You just never let anything get you down. We all frown for a moment, but you get over it quick and you move on. And you try to learn something from the hardship. And we all have them, and you can all expect them from now on. But you just never let it get you down, and I admire that about you. And it's a thing. Even at my age, I want to keep on trucking because I love the business too. I love music. So with that, I think I'm finished. Unless you've got something else you want folks to know that I haven't covered.
I think you covered it. I think your last point is exactly what's going to kind of start my show. Is that is just the knowing that anything bad that happens to you, it seems like it's a bump in the road. There's something positive to come from that. Anything bad, it's just the universe giving you a direction. It's the universe telling you a lesson, giving you some lesson that you need to learn that's going to make your life better.
Yeah.
So that's the way that I see any negative things. And that's how I stay positive, is because I know that thing is just driving me to something better.
Right. You reach for the positive.
I do.
You do.
You got it.
You travel toward the positive.
Yeah.
It's not about getting away from the negative. It's working toward that positive.
Exactly.
That accomplishment.
Yeah.
And I think you've already accomplished a lot since you've been here, and you got a lot more to do. And I'm anxious to see what it's going to turn out like in the next few years.
Awesome.
Where Andi Jane's going to land in music history in Nashville.
Awesome. Thank you, Billy. On the topic of lessons and taking something positive from anything that happens to you that seems like it could be negative, I felt like the best way to start is with a song that I wrote when I first moved to Nashville, and it's called Lesson Learned. And it's from the perspective of a relationship, but you can apply it in any way. So, lesson learned. Lesson learned. I never thought that I'd get burned, but I guess it was my turn for a little bad luck. Why question your lack of time, or ask what you had to hide. It could have saved me some hurt. I knew I could never predict your stormy weather, but I could have sworn these clouds would clear up. But the whirlwind kept turning, and I guess I wasn't learning that the end can be so damn abrupt. So here I stand, bruised and burned. But hell, if I didn't learn that I should put myself first. And oh, it hurts to cry, but it wakes you up inside, and it makes you feel alive. But does that make it worth all of these lessons learned? Like how fast the tide can turn, and how to feel the cooling breeze and see the chill in your eyes when you look at me. Why ever did I let down my walls and deny all that I knew to be right? I guess I couldn't bear to see. I knew I could never predict your stormy weather, but I could have sworn these clouds would clear up. But the whirlwind kept turning, and I guess I wasn't learning that the end can be so damn abrupt. So here I stand, bruised and burned. But hell, if I didn't learn that I should put myself first. And oh, it hurts to cry, but it wakes you up inside, and it makes you feel alive. But does that make it worth all of these lessons learned? Ooh, ooh, Thank you. So, a few years ago, I started to realize that a lot of my songs had a theme, and that I write a lot of advice into songs. And I love to give advice. If you're my friend, you're going to get unsolicited advice all the time. But this song is no exception. And I have to give a shout out to, you have been married for 58 years. So big shout out to you guys. Remind me your names again. Jackie and Will. Congratulations to you guys. My parents just had their 41st wedding anniversary 2 days ago. So I'm so lucky to have parents that were together and to have that example to look up to. And so I have written a song that is some marital advice from somebody who's never been married. It's called The Fort. The plates are flying, our dogs are crying, and by the lights on their porch, I'd say the neighbors hear us yelling. They've heard it before, the doors are slamming, your mouth's a cannon. We're geared up for war until I open up the door and say, I'll hold down the fort while you walk and clear your head. It's not a trick, I swear. Go blow some steam off at the bar, or run a bath and play guitar. And when you're back, we will have a fresh start, so I'll watched my mama and my daddy for 18 odd years, and they'd never get here together. Without a few tears, they'd be the first ones to say, sometimes you've gotta walk away before anybody gets hurt. So I'll hold down the fort while you walk and clear your head. It's not a trick, I swear. Go blow some steam off at the bar, or run a bath and play guitar. And when you're back, we will have a fresh start. So I'll hold down the fort. I don't stop thinking when you're gone, but I stop holding on to my pride and my need to be right. Because it's worth it, we deserve it, to set it all aside and pick it up a little later tonight. So I'll hold down the fort while you walk and clear your head. It's not a trick, I swear. Go blow some steam off at the bar, I'll run a bath and play guitar. And when you're back, we will have a fresh start. So I'll hold down the fort. Thank you. I don't know, is it good advice? Are you guys married? Okay, it's good advice? She's like, sometimes you just gotta.
Keep a little more humor to it.
Yeah. Always gotta keep the humor in the relationship, that is true. I could give advice in songs all day, but sometimes you just gotta play a song that everybody knows, you know what I mean? So I just learned, Billy just told me that there's somebody else who is really into red roses. Normally I have red roses that I put on my keyboard and I forgot them. And he said Patsy Cline was very into red roses. I did not know this, but I definitely know that I am very into Patsy Cline. So now that I know, that just makes me love the roses more. So this is a little Patsy Cline tune. I go out walking after midnight, out in the moonlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I walk for miles along the highway, well, that's just my way of saying I love you. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the sky turns gloomy, the night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I can be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just like we used to do. I'm always walking after midnight, searching for you. I stopped to see a weeping willow crying on his pillow. Maybe he's crying for me. And as the sky turns gloomy, the night winds whisper to me, I'm lonesome as I could ever be. I go out walking after midnight, out in the starlight, just hoping you may be somewhere walking after midnight, searching for me. Thank you. Okay, so back to the advice. So I was in this band. I mentioned I was in a duo, and I'm not very great at confrontation. So I really wanted to tell this bandmate of mine that he needed to get his head in the game. And I didn't really know how to do that. It's hard to sit somebody down and tell them that. So I did what I do best, which is I wrote a song about it, and then I played it for him. And then it was one of our biggest songs that we played for the next 4 years. So this one's called Walk. And I normally play this one on the washboard, so I'm gonna give it a go on the piano. Please, baby, come back down. You can't hit the finish with your head up in the clouds. Well, my nose is an inch from the window pane, straining to see if your head's still in the game. 'Cause you can't get caught up in the destination and forget to walk. And I would really, really, really like to get there with you, but you ain't gonna get far on all that talk. Now I know how much you love your fun, but I don't want to start all over from square one. And I can't plead with you per my pride, so I would really like it if you listen just this time. Because you can't get caught up in the destination and forget to walk. And I would really, really, really like to get there with you, but you ain't gonna get far on all that talk. Well, I don't want our time to be up, but it's gonna take a little bit more than luck. Are you ready? Because I don't think you understand that this road is a lot longer than you planned. Because you can't get caught up in the destination and forget to walk. And I would really, really, really like to get there with you, but you ain't gonna get far on all that talk. This is the fiddle. talk. Thank you. Okay. I'm going to play a couple songs on guitar just to prove that I can. No songs on washboard. Sorry, guys. So the thing about lessons is that if you don't learn them the first time around, the universe is going to keep teaching you that same lesson over and over again. And it's going to get a little harder every time, a little more uncomfortable every time because you didn't learn it the first time. So the universe is trying to push you to do better, to be better. So this is a song I wrote when I realized I was learning the same lesson over and over again. And I was like, am I just a fool? So this song's called Fool. Can we hear that? It's loud enough? All right, cool. Well, the burn was slow as a harvest moon when you lit up the smoke in my front room. And you said you were going. There was a fog as thick as wool that night. You knew you shouldn't, but you were gonna drive. But you're still standing there smoking, because you say one thing and you do another. You lead me along like a lure in the water blue. Ooh, it's almost like you wished I was a fool. Do you remember walking the creek that night? You said anything I want, if you can get it, it's mine. But all I want is to calm your restless mind. Then you skipped a rock along the water, said if something doesn't change, you're gonna hit the bottom. But here you are, doing the same damn thing. 'Cause you say one thing and you do another. You lead me along like a lure in the water blue. Ooh, it's almost like you wished I was a fool. Sharp, I can see your line. No, you're never gonna hug this old heart of mine. But when I take a walk outside, I see how that muddy river caught that moonlight. Now you've always looked good by the light of the fire, stoking the coals as the flames licked fire. But you say one thing and you do another. You lead me along like a lure in the water blue. Ooh, it took a while to learn to swim while you've been up there balancing and talking in circles like bread on a spoon. It's almost like you wished I was a fool. Yeah, it's almost like you wished I was a fool. Yeah, it's almost like I really am a fool. So I did go to school in Southern Illinois University, and then I moved to Chicago. So I lived in Chicago for 9 years. And moving to Nashville was, it was a really magical time for me. I could go into that whole story, but maybe I'll leave that for another time. But I will say that it happened quickly. I decided that I was moving, and 2 months later I lived in Nashville. And in that time I had this really beautiful thing happen, where I realized I was gonna leave, and all my friends and all my community, a lot of them I would never see again. So I decided to be really brutally honest, super honest. And I made a point of it, and I was loud about it. I told everybody, I was like, I'm telling the truth to everybody about everything. So if there's anything that you want an opinion on, ask me. If there's anything you want to tell me, that you want to be truthful, that you need to tell somebody, tell me. People told me deep, dark secrets, not just the things that they wanted to tell me about me, things that they just needed to tell someone. And it was just a really freeing, beautiful period of time in my life. And I took that with me into Nashville. And I was like, honesty is the best. When you just tell the truth about everything and people tell you the truth, it's like everything makes sense. So I was really lucky to have that gift. And I did end up having to learn that lesson again. But this song is a song that I wrote. It's kind of about a con woman, but either way, it's about lies and how lies can eat away at you. So it's called 1,000 Little Lies. Once you have the lay of the land, will you lie awake? Another heart in your hand that you will have to break. Yeah, you had to hide the golden touch, but everything you had just ain't enough. So you break the bread and earn their trust. Once you fill your pockets up, you leave them in the dust. Your mind, it wanders away to when your heart was pure. You may have made mistakes, but no one was ever hurt. Now you got the ghosts all buttoned down. Don't look them in the eye, don't let them out. And know how they try and try, still they keep you up at night. Those 1,000 little lies. Whoa, those 1,000 little lies. Got the ghosts all buttoned down, don't look them in the eye, don't let them out. Know how you try and try, still they keep you up at night. Those 1,000 little lies. Whoa, those 1,000 little lies. You guys to sing along with me on this last bit. Whoa, those 1,000 little lies. Think you can sing that? Whoa, those 1,000 little lies. You got it, Billy. Whoa, those 1,000 little lies. Those 1,000 little lies. Thank you. All right, you don't get to see me play the guitar much on a stage. That was good. It was fun. Thank you. This is how I usually open my show at the Honky Tonk Cabaret. No lessons here, it's just a fun song that makes me happy. It's called The All or Nothing Man. He's burning up or freezing cold. He's standing proud or he's stooping low, 'cause he's the all or nothing man, and he can't find the middle. He wants it black or pure white. There's not a lick of gray in that man's sky, 'cause he's the all or nothing man, and he won't settle. No, you never know which one you're gonna get, a saint or the devil. Yeah, he's got a line, he says he's been walking, got one foot on either side, but he's just standing there talking like the all or nothing man. Knows that his balance is off, so he'll get to the edge and stop, 'cause he's the all or nothing man. When it's raining, it's gotta be pouring. When he's flying, he's gotta be soaring, or else he'll have it dry as a bone, with his feet planted dead on the floor. He's either wild or docile and tame. If he's not drawing a crowd, well, he's quitting the game, 'cause he's the all or nothing man, and he won't settle. No, you never know which one you're gonna get, a saint or the devil. If he can't have everything that he wants, well, he'll walk away with nothing at all. Compromise means giving up, so you can count on him to stick to his guns. 'Cause he's the all or nothing man. Oh, he's the all or nothing man, the all or nothing man. No, you never know which one you're gonna get, the all or nothing man. All right. Thank you. Okay. We got like 15 minutes left. Okay, I gotta cut and choose. I gotta pick and choose. I have to play this one though. I don't normally tell the story behind this one because I don't want to ruin the mystery of the song. But you guys have been sitting here for a good solid 45 minutes listening to just little old me up here. So I'm going to give you a little bit of the story. And I was camping in Colorado with somebody who really made me mad. And it was a beautiful last night, and there were no clouds in the sky, no moon. He had a fire going, and I was so mad at him that I would not come out of my tent. And he kept telling me, the sky is beautiful. The stars are beautiful, Andy. You've got to come out. And I'm like, I just couldn't get over my pride. I could not get over my anger. So I looked at the beautiful night sky in Colorado from the triangle mesh of the tent. And I could see 3 stars. And I sat in my tent angry. And I wrote this song. Gazing at this triangle sky, it's your only view tonight. Oh, there's a flicker of a fire, and I bet those stars are shining bright. But all you see is this triangle sky, sharpened edges holding tight to the shimmer in your eyes. So you stay fixed on this triangle
keep me guessing all the time. If I hold my breath, then I might die. You love the element of surprise. That's why you're gazing at this. Oh, at this triangle sky. It's your only view tonight. Oh, there's a flicker of a fire, and I bet those stars are shining bright. But all you see is this. In the dark there are diamonds, connect the dots so the gods and the giants all shine. Oh, the power in light reminds me of Orion. The winters they were cold, but I survived and the air was so clear. No, now it's darkness, all the better, 'cause with it you're blinded. Now don't miss the sight. Step out in the night and open your eyes. Don't you hold on so tight, or you'll be left behind with a sliver of light from this triangle sky, where the stars flicker in time to the shimmer in your eyes. And you insist on this triangle sky. Oh, this triangle sky may keep you warm tonight. Tomorrow you will see the light breaking through this triangle sky. Thank you. I think it would ruin the mood if I told everyone that was a song about me being mad in a tent. You know what I mean? So don't tell everyone. This is for us only. You guys, you too, keep it a secret. Okay. Oh man, what do I do next? Should I play my first single? I should play my first single that's gonna come out. All right, this one's gonna come out, I don't know when. It's recorded though, so just gotta film the music video. Keep an eye if you would like to see what I'm up to. My follows are right here. Find me on the internet, Andi with an I, Jane with a J. This one's called Hide the Key. When you're down, I am out. When you're flying high, I'm with you in the clouds. But now I know we just don't go, and we've gone too far to turn it back around. we know what is coming, 'cause we've been here before. Maybe now it's time we lock the door. But I've still got all this love for you, and all of the things that we used to do locked in my memory. Can't we just let it be? 'Cause if I open my heart and I let it all out, I'm pretty sure, honey, it'll take me down, and I've got a life to lead. Can't we just both agree to hide the key? Oh, your eyes glow like the moon. Every time I say I'm still in love with you. But when I go and you're alone, you'll hang your head until it hits the ground. Now the grass is turning and the air is getting cold. There's no wood left for burning, and I think it's time to go. But I've still got all this love for you, and all of the things that we used to do locked in my memory. Can't we just let it be? 'Cause if I open my heart and I let it all out, I'm pretty sure, honey, it'll take me down, and I've got a life to lead. Can't we just both agree to hide the key? We could do it over again and again. I don't wanna be stuck here until the world ends. But I've still got all this love for you, and all of the things that we used to do locked in my memory. Can't we just let it be? 'Cause if I open my heart and I let it all out, I'm pretty sure, honey, it'll take me down, and I've got a life to lead. Can we just both agree to hide the key? To hide the key. Thank you. And thank you guys for coming out. Those of you that are here, thank you guys for watching. All right, let's do this one. This is a song I wrote about somebody else that really made me mad, because this is how I deal with my emotions, folks. Some people eat ice cream, I write songs. The funny thing about this one is that I ran into the person who I wrote this song about a year after I wrote the song, and I was like, oh my goodness, here you are. We're at a backyard party with a piano in the corner. I would love to play for you this song that I wrote about you. You know, the fight was long gone. I didn't have any hard feelings. I had just made a piece of art inspired by this person, and I was proud to show it to him, thinking that he would also like to hear it. I was very wrong. This one's called Little William. Whoa, little William, you got a lot to learn, honey. I know you finally got money, but don't put a price on your life. Yeah, you're headed for a heartache, counting up all the mistakes that everybody else makes. But how about your own? Are they gone? You're the king of the road. You got your maiden and your coyote in tow, typing up all them broken poems. Always moving, but you got nowhere to go. Yeah, you dance like a prince, right on your toes with electric arrogance. Sipping on chartreuse and chance. The devil's on his way, but you don't give a damn. Oh, little William, you got a lot to learn, honey. I know you finally got money, but don't put a price on your life. Yeah, you're headed for a heartache, counting up all the mistakes that everybody else makes. But how about your own? Are they gone? Oh yeah, you're shedding your skin, while making foes out of every loyal friend. Now all you're left with are hounds and hooligans, a broke down truck and a violin. You call a spade a spade, but now you're using it to dig out your own grave. Boy, you like to roll and roll and race, but you gotta sleep in the bed you made. You're trading all your rivers for empty ditches, dancing in the flames of your burning bridges. You got bad aim, but you're firing missiles. Wanna eat like a king, but you're just gnawing on a gristle. Whoa, little William, you got a lot to learn, honey. I know you finally got money, but don't put a price on your life. Yeah, you're headed for a heartache, counting up all the mistakes that everybody else makes. But how about your own? Are they gone? Thank you all so much. Do you want me to play one more?
Yeah, you will.
I would love to.
And he didn't like that?
He did not like that. I know.
No, go figure.
I know. He was sitting there the whole time just fuming, and I was like, I just had to keep playing. I was like, I think I read this wrong. I thought he would appreciate it. He's a songwriter too, you know. Okay, well, should I do Who Comes After You, Nobody Won, or Park Bench? Should we take a vote? Okay, who wants to hear Who Comes After You? Raise your hand. Okay, Nobody Won. Park Bench? Park Bench? Yeah. Okay, all right, Park Bench. This one's out. It's got a music video, so yeah. Alone on a park bench under the stars, you told me you loved me and I drove off. Why is loving you so damn hard? I'm no angel, my words were brash, but you shattered my grace when you slammed the dash. But the way a story ends depends on the way that it starts. Why is loving you so damn hard? The love that I feel, it is sharp, it is real. It cuts right That's why it hurts when you leave me in the dark. I haven't heard a word from you since late last night. The sun's going down and your car's still in my drive. Why do we play with each other's hearts? And why is loving you so damn hard? Will a break in the storm cause a break in our hearts? Do we need the thunder to feed our spark? Or is it tearing us apart? And why is loving you? Oh, why is loving you? Oh, why is loving you so damn hard? Oh, why is loving you? Oh, why is loving you? Oh, why is loving you so damn hard? Oh, why is loving you so damn hard? Thank you all so much. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming out. Appreciate it.
Thank you all. Thank you, Andy James.
Jane.
I knew I was going to do that. It's been a long
That's
day.
okay.
Andy James.
It happens. A
Let me
lot.
tell you, thank you all for coming out tonight. Seriously, it's been a while and trying to get us together. And I want to thank a good dear friend, Billy Knight, as well. And again, we'll be back here on the third Thursday of each month. I guess that makes it August something. Keep an eye out and check the, I guess the library will post. But anyway, again, thank you, Williams County Public Library, Williams County Public Television. I'm Don Swartz, Southern Trace Songwriters, and I always say an indie show with I'm Don, I'm done. Good night, safe travels.
Thank you.